Hello everyone, and today I am back with another company, that is Trualt BioEnergy. So if you don't know, Trualt BioEnergy is a recently listed company and very interesting one. It is listed on I think 3rd of October 2025 at the price of 530, although the price band was 495, so it listed at a premium, but is currently trading at 414. So what exactly is Trualt Bio? We will be getting into this. The current P is 23 and I think today the P is 24 at the closing time. Okay, so the entire thesis of this company is that it is the single largest standalone ethanol producer in India. You know that every petrol pump you go to, they will give you an E20 petrol. So E20 petrol has 20% of ethanol and 80% of petroleum, that is petrol gasoline. So that is blended together. So you get E20 petrol, that is a bit better for the government as they don't have to import as much, although it cost even more than the petrol if I'm not wrong. So the revenue mix is currently of ethanol, that is of 85%. They want to reduce it and diversify into SAF and CBG. We will get into that in a few, because just getting the other things out. It is controlled by MRN Group that will be coming upon in the next few slides, and the 70% is with promoter, although the 36% is with it is pledged, so that's an issue. 21% is retail and 7% of DIS, that are not very good, but the company's size is very small. It is only about 3,500 crores, so there's that. The MRN group is technically Nirani family's group. Nirani, he is a politician, if I'm not wrong, in Karnataka or Andhra Pradesh. I'm not sure about that. He is currently Minister of Large and Medium Industries. So he started a company called Nirani Sugar way back, and Nirani Sugar provides about 78% of molasses and 100% of the syrup that is used into making anything at Trualt Bio. So it is a related party and they get a related party transaction in that. It is a good thing, it is a bad thing, you decide. I'm not here deciding anything. Going into what they do, they take up molasses and syrups, plus they take up broken rice, maize and other products. They filter it, they process it and make into ethanol that is sold to BPCL, HPCL, IOCL, everything. The price is fixed with government, so they don't have any kind of pricing power. Secondly, they make some distilled ENAs, some pharma products and some animal feed. These are byproducts. These are not the main business of the company, and neither the company is focusing on these. The company is actually focusing on GALE into making CGP that will be coming on. CGP is essentially a replacement for LPG and PNG. And the future flows is going toward SAF, that is sustainable aviation fuel, and this is a very good one. If they are able to do this, it will have a very major impact on the company. These are the footprints of company. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 mentioned over here, and they have many other plants into Andhra Pradesh and state of Karnataka as well. The SAF plant that is coming upon in Andhra Pradesh has finalized the land use for that. Plus there are 6 here, 4 here, and unit 4 coming over here. So there is a lot of expansion going on. The modes are that the company is the single largest producer of ethanol. It has a market share of 3.6%. That is sounds very small to be sure, but it is the biggest one. So okay, currently they are aiming for 90% of utilization, but they have only 60% as of their last con call. And they have so much capacity coming on, so that comes into another negative one if they are not able to increase their utilization. Plus, they are targeting about 350 to 400 crore of monthly revenue, but let's see how that goes. Here, these are the same points. The customers are single customer like OMCs and such, and the pricing power is zero because government tenders and everything else, so they don't have anything going good from them. Into the cash cow side, that is the ethanol business. Now coming on to the ethanol, they use both molasses and rice maize, so that's good. Plus, this is the good one. So if you don't know what biogas is, biogas is basically they put in manure and other farm waste, anything organic that goes into biogas plant, and they produce methane or something like that gas that is used into cooking fuel as cooking fuel or any kind of heating element that is used in industries. So they have commissioned one, and recently on 6th of or 9th of March, GAIL has infused about 13 CR more. They will be making 6 new plants in the coming time. In the long term, they are looking around 24 plants. So it is a very big thing, comparatively big thing coming upon. And next is the SAF, and SAF is very important. If you don't know why, you already know that due to the Iran and Israel war, crude price is going up like crazy. But if you go into this is gasoline. So if you don't know what gasoline is, it is just petrol. The price has gone from 1.8 USD per gallon to currently that is 3.2 USD per gallon. That is a very significant amount of gain, roughly 60-70% if I'm not wrong. And this is what SAF is for. So the kerosene that is produced is used as is turned into a jet fuel. So jet fuel prices were hovering around $2 per gallon, and suddenly it has doubled as 4.3 gallon dollar per gallon. So it has seen a significant increase, and plus how much pollution do they produce? Commercial aviation accounts for about 2.5% of global emission. That is the entire emission that happened in the year, and 2.5 only coming from commercial aviation only. And these numbers are from 2019. So I don't know how much it must have increased since then. Going back to the company, so what do they do? Basically in the downstream mode, they distill, they make their ethanol, they sell it to BPCL, HPCL, everyone. The price is currently 67 rupees per liter set by government, so they don't have any kind of pricing power. If you remove all the taxation that comes with petroleum, I am pretty sure that this is more than what the petrol is costing. Secondly, they sell it to OMCs. OMCs mix and give it to the pumps, and pumps sell, and there they get their margins and everything else. Apart from them, the Trualt also have their own OMC status. It is one of the few companies in India that has their own OMC status, along with Reliance BP. That is a partnership, and then there is Shell and there is Naira. Apart from these, Trualt is fairly small because they have only 7 outlets, but is one of the few companies that has its own OMC status, so they can directly sell it. And because they are backwardly integrated, so they have comparatively more what do you say, margins over here. Okay, so next if we go into comparatives, Godavari Bio is the other company that does ethanol production and is similar in size, 2.5 thousand crore and 3.5 thousand crores. So there's that, but it has nothing else going on for it. For example, Balrampur Chini has KLPD standalone capacity of more than 2000 plus, and Triveni Engineering also have, but Balrampur Chini has nothing else. It does not do ethanol, it is not doing anything on SAF, no CBG, no private OMCs, nothing. The next closest is Triveni Engineering, that is roughly the double size of Trualt. It does not do ethanol production SAF, but it has CBG joint venture with, I am pretty sure, GAIL only. Then it also has KLPD standalone capacity also. But it also does not have any kind of, what do you say, OMC related license. So how do I compare it? Most probable comparison comes with Triveni Engineering and not least Godavari Bio, because 85% of revenue is coming from ethanol only for Trualt. So I can't just leave out Godavari Bio because the other things are not going on. These are some points on financial health. They have currently very high debt leverage because one is 1.10 debt to equity ratio. But if SAF comes, then it could be useful. If it doesn't, then we have to see. The plant is going on, land is finalized, so let's see how that goes. The liquidity is also another problem. There is 60-day and 90-day lock-in, then there will be a 6-month lock-in, and there will be a 1.5-year lock-in. So by that time, I don't know what the things will be happening, and currently the stock has seen a significant fall from 500 to about 400. That is, what do you say, 20%, 18%, something like that. What are the near term catalysts that one should look at? As of February 4th, High Court had ruled in the favor that comes into this year only, that ethanol allocation to all AMCs of this much, there will be 1,000 crore potential revenue from this. So this comes into this quarter. Secondly, operation stabilizes, the margin push will be coming up on, and if margins increase, if utilization increase, hopefully the margins will also increase to 20 to 25% of EBITDA growth. That is a good thing, I think. And there is a compressed biogas which can be used as instead of LPG in heating, in any industrial heating that you require. Anything like that can be done with LPG. I am pretty sure that CBG can also do. So the company has mentioned that it will be going into E27 and diesel in the medium to long term. They are thinking about it, and I'm pretty sure that due to this war, crude price will remain higher, roughly around $80 in the best case scenario. I don't think it will be coming about $60 anytime soon. So you will have E20 petrol going to E25, E30. Plus, they are also saying that diesel will also have some kind of blending going on in the coming times. So let's see upon that. What is the risk? As we have mentioned here, it is government is not going to increase or decrease any price, I'm pretty sure. And the price cut, if it comes, going from E20 to E27, the volume will increase significantly. So that is not a problem.